Recently, Agrada made a statement. Say, ni kunu dada no, na mo nkrofo so ese yembe pa ne chew. No san ware no. Ah, ni ya. Say ya no kure pa say the Agrada kan ye no kure dia. Na ye no kure dia wo, medi ni kunu ho ya. Ni kunu dada medi ni ho ya. Why should you go and beg? For what? Agrada and Jelesiama, all they are doing is fulfilling scripture. That in the last days, women will beg that men will put their names on them. And that's what has happened. Because for a senior minister like Agrada to marry a junior pastor who cannot control Agrada, so Agrada will stand in the pulpit and will insult senior fellow men of God. And the junior pastor is holding microphone. Share it. Yes. Says the Lord. Mama name. Where? Mama name. Yes, in the church. A junior pastor, because when you look at their billboard, Agrada is big. And the Siama is small because, and that is the order, because Agrada is the senior pastor. Thank you. So a junior pastor marrying a senior pastor, you cannot even control the affairs in the place. So that when your wife comes to stand in the pulpit and is insulting men of God, you can stand and be responsible. That's a amen. So I'm saying that our a nice scripture in the last days. Women will cry that men will put their names on them. So Isiama has put their name and they are following. So I'm bringing it to the point. So if Agrada is standing and saying, "Say Nikunda an ex, pacho sombra, obian for baby about the chia what actually that." What does it? So excess no. Yes, show one year no one kuyen. And then say ma wakuma ya. Say who kuru ko office bi. Na ne ex for whole dino. Wosi wanya kuma ya lie. Eti yamboa sister. Who go. Die!
That's the advice.
Are you okay? Look, you get it. So you go to your husband's office and go and look for who is this. Please.
Let's give them the number.
My issue is that if she will take the number, I will come. Because what she
now we put out the money.
No, what she coming to? What? You concentrate on things that are not relevant. Well, when you don't have your father's name, there's a way you should be here from today on 0277 609 644. Don't concentrate on your spouse's ex. Concentrate on yourself. So you can achieve something.
Thank you very much, Councillor George Littrot. Happy birthday, Koma Nana Ivan, who a year Goyle, head office, finance department. Yamisha, happy birthday to you, Nana Ivan. Happy birthday to you, or Goyle, finance department, head office. Yamisha,
very quick. It happened to you, our father. Cute for us. They can be bombing.
Yeah, internet.
Maybe bombing.
It's becoming too much.
We are sorry for the day, but it's a very painful statement. Yes. And when I come, I'll enter the studio.
When you come in.
Yes, I entered. So Rosie wants to be pregnant, so when I come, and she enter. Usually when we come, we spill it out, but she wants me to enter. That's Rosie. Everything about her is cute and small. Now she doesn't sleep home.
But me there.
Now you want to come already, so on the view.
That's how much I say. Okay, and then I bank them. It's just a man there.
But me, man, because I'm saying then they see it.
And then they are bank them. They be a bank them.
So don't give an answer to your ex to finish. Don't try. Don't try. What to bed when you are while you're one. Now ex binti, you begin to misbehave. Oh, that's it. What I make and then the internet in the the misbehavior is too much to the internet. I say because I call it casativity. I say what to the name. Then Saba. Yeah, Yes, your bad yes. And jam now we free up na we free up na ema. Na on kan chen se mama. Na ye di komo but and then we futu be da me be ma e ma. Ebi na me ka kwesi ada ye Father's Day. Obi asi wo na Father's Day dey ba ye nte hwe ye pese ye te dey. Mesira wo ye be se ye te dey. Se oba sorry na obodi dia enya ne papa na hu enya ne jadi na obo yes enti eja no mo de enya adie bia ye ne mo and that happens to be the birthday of my son. But usually, we celebrate the birthday of mom and father. I regularly celebrate delivery day for the woman who brought the children out for me. So, happy delivery day to Mrs. Lutros. Yeah, happy delivery day to Mrs. Lutros. Yankupo man in Pacific, and as a son, so I'm going to Manyama. And they Casa, wherever we said, was in the bank. Like a man who just and yes, so what can I say? And Babu, why would you be my mom? What did I say? It's your bedi come. And some people are kind one more YouTube, Facebook, why because internet now Kafra. And you say any into talk. But Corona a woman. Etiko anatiko. It will be so patrol. While we internet is so patrol in fact emma. Eya papa. And you'll be internet. One gasa we internet. It's your basa. Move and chain. You're quite mama. The next 1 hour or 1.5 hours, the baby Makesi Ashe Nyankopon and the story for the day. What is your take on Father's Day? How do you think fathers should be, as is said, celebrated? I am of the view that we shouldn't really make any fuss about fathers being celebrated or not. Then I'm protecting the legacy of my father, because if you mention my name, then you are mentioning a representative and an ambassador of the Lutros family. The brand councillor Lutros, or the name Lutros, has gone far, and the farthest it has gone is not because the 300 years ago people who came, they have done anything better, but it's because is it they call it fruit flies? I feel so bad. My Z4, the same thing. I don't want to do someone count. So I said, then I'm really fat travel and say, it's young pop, it will be come. You want some maybe they can. And you can be a son of Father's Day. The whole of this week, maybe I'm a Father's Day come. Maybe be a son of my comedy. The story for the day, and so you may be a son of Yako. But another, it's my money now, a grown up shas here. Unimudia, indeed, Yao. But for you, what is your take on Father's Day? Father's Day now, about the bodyline clothing say, or Tom Adiama Ejanum on a discounted rate. House and curtains are foul. And Yama baby now fat bodyline clothing. enti wo a wo hwem sisi ade mesrew bo modern na copy ho ewo tudu ene de minim de asi the internet say aba me da yakoko ase aba so yeah okay I'm connected now that's a way in this will I say said then I hate to chase meaning this the young conqueror said yeah make me use my idea now the idea bread and who is that and yes I'm chairman of the but the idea bread and who is that me mom is mama Abraham who maintain Abraham sugar yeah I made on I want to say or the name for the tissue said two and moon you sir the get on it tissue oh the one for the tissue we for the tissue oh na some sisu e hamisa Abraham mamu nyina akwa aba enkanka wo enne eye me de musumi da ase odo enne eye ba be Philip baby di emma me amama me me teacher soccer and say delivery day so I celebrate delivery day for my life for them so today happens to be happy delivery day for my senior wife Mrs. Lutrot and delivery day man and say I'm man happy delivery day. I remember the delivery plan of my son. Happy delivery day, man. Thank you very much. What I was saying. I remember the delivery day of my son. Said what happened was this one was delivered at the entrance of the hospital in the car. I don't know when my wife is in labor, she will laugh. She did well because those of us who work in the labor world, you know what women go through for them to bring a child home. So I celebrate Mrs. Lutrot for giving us a son many years ago. May every pain she went through be forgiving, and we love her so much. She will grow to enjoy the fruit of her eyes. My children will grow and give God I don't need it because I watch them to do everything okay. I don't really care, but I'll make sure they can meet their money. I promise them that I won't die so that I make them offers. They will grow for us to enjoy together. When I'm going to the golf pitch to see the rich men, I'll go with my sons. My daughter will bring us water. So I will introduce them to all the influential people that because they are not Councillor Luton, but their father is Councillor Luton, which is a key. And that is why I celebrate my wife for giving me children. I still want more children. That's why I'm still giving birth. And so if you know you can give birth to a child on my behalf, come and let me assist you by impregnating to have a child for me. And I don't want a year. Me wash your food, baby. Me wash your food, pa. You see, I'm doing so, baby. I'm the same thing. This or bad, no okay. Or dinner. Say, be a plan bar or the amount of two in Yassi. Won't number what did them genasi? And delivery day, Emma, Mrs. Ruto. Happy delivery day to you. Abana, oh, maybe I can't send me an wash. But what one tears here, Uber for me. But what about tears here? So, every man grown internet no enye mu yi enti me pa mo cho ohun se ma ko offer catch them say counselor you off ye ni off so catch them say counselor you on as you see ade mo ma yen share ni yen go abna you on and now you off you're on and now you're off. The most rich one, that's say off. I think on TikTok. Yeah. I think we are off. The internet is serious. The internet is serious. I'm telling you, serious, papa. It's serious, papa. And I want to make sure remember so. Let me see what I can do. I'm not even got. So you can't now. I'm saying one. I said, "What is now?" I'm not. And come on, you be any kind of say. Father's Day ever be seen. I said, you be di enkomo. You be di enkomo ama you say. Sana your day Mother's Day to Father's Day. Thank you so much. But the network, I don't know how it's difficult to connect. Sana your day a man to Beman say a Mother's Day and Obia Kenny and Obia is saying. I want to help us to stop the comparison because the reasons why we celebrate mothers will not be the same reason why we celebrate fathers. And I'll tell you today how fathers are celebrated so that we should be careful the way we do things. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Okay. Mama can't tell me who. Eti abna the first in command made me say obedient tie me pa and you make kindness when tie me here abubefu and if you get angry with what I'm saying you will not benefit from it but what I'm going to say I know it's not pleasant but I have to say it to save us. I want to tell you that men should. I repeat, if you are a woman listening to me, I want to tell you the type of women you should be afraid of, or revere, or respect, or give recognition to. Hear this one. They have told you a lot about the type of men you should go for. I will not tell you don't go for them, but I'm saying that the type of men you should put fear in your mind about. Mind you, nobody should fear any human being because your catcher is obia no bia. Yenina ye nipa ewo na me ni bejitum. But your men may be what they want shine except when you are very, very careful because they are dangerous. And I'll talk about just two of them today. If you're a woman and you find yourself to be married, sweet. If you're a woman and you are not married, but you find yourself going out with a man, sweet. If you're a woman and you are not married and you find yourself with a man who has a child with you as a baby daddy, good. So I will expand it to the third one. Talking about husbands, I'm talking about I'm talking about them. These three categories, let's deal with it. If you are a woman, among these three men I have mentioned, all of them are good men. Every man is good. Why? Because every man is in the image of God. Every man is good. Why? Because every man is in the image of God. So when you see a man, you have seen God. As I sit here, I am God. Abner is not God. Because Abner is not in the image of God. God created man in his likeness and in his image. Let us make man. But created the woman as a desire in the design for a man. So every woman is the desire of a man. Then when she becomes a wife, she becomes the burden of a man. Have patience to listen. If you are just a woman in the life of a man, your difficulty is that you are not a dependent and a burden on a man. So male and female don't become burden to each other. They become burdens when they become responsible adults depending on another adult. For this reason, the man will leave the father and mother, become one with the wife. And who finds a wife finds a good thing. A man who cannot take care of his wife and children is worse than an infidel. A man who doesn't live with a wife with understanding, the prayers are hidden or hindered or not responded to. So God understands that if you don't treat a wife well, your prayers can be blocked by the woman. Not a woman, your wife. So once you have a wife, you are in trouble as a man. Any unmarried man is more focused sitting together, and we're having a lot of talk. All of a sudden, the married one. Why? Because the married ones will have a responsibility, a call to respond to, and a wife to respond to, and you know, so marriage is a defocused mentality for men. Once you get married, you lose focus. It's difficult for you to have a decision made by yourself, for yourself, through yourself, alone. And I've said it before. Your children are looking up to you. Your wife with all her millions are looking up to you. So you wake up in the morning, before you say thank you to God, there is always a bill for you to pay. Even when you finish paying, they create some for you to pay them more. And the more you pay the bills, the more they see you as a good man. Hear this very carefully. The more you pay the bills, the more they see you as a good man. The more you struggle and you're not able to pay the bills, the more they call you an irresponsible man. May God give every man the ability to pay the unnecessary bills that are brought to you. The wasteful bills that are brought to you, may God give you what it takes to pay, because you are representing God. If you are not able to do the right thing, you are putting God to shame. Because I am God. I am in his image. So if I can't pay my children's school fees, I'm disgracing God. But hear this, and I came for the women. Any woman watching me today, if you are married and your husband is selfless, I repeat, you are married to a selfless husband, a man who will go all out to give you whatever it takes within his means for you to be comfortable. Be afraid of that man. I repeat, I am repeating myself again. Repetition is emphasis. So I say, if you are a wife, not K-N-I-F-E, but W-I-F-E, wonderful instrument for enjoyment. Clap for Counselor Lutot. Amna, Lady Victory, welcome. Write it. Wife, W-I-F-E. Wonderful instrument for enjoyment. Wife. Not K-N-I-F-E, knife. I'm talking about a wife. The first category of people I want to talk about are wives. If you are a wife, and a wife is a woman whose bride price have been paid to families or through legal means, not cohabitation, wife. If you are a wife and you know that your husband is selfless, not selfish, selfless, that within his means is able to provide for you whatever you are asking for, both the necessary and the unnecessary. Be afraid of such a man. Revere such a man. Don't do anything ever to hurt such a man. A man who can walk so you can sit on a horse. A man who can walk so you can sit on a bicycle. A man who can walk so you can drive. A man who can starve so you can eat. A man who can sell his clothing, his tunic, who can sell his position so you can become a wife. If you have a man like that in your life, fear him. He is dangerous. And this is dangerous in positivity. Such men, don't try. But unfortunately for us in our world, the type of wives, the type of men that wives fear are not such men. Wife fears and revere men who shout on them and beat them and spank them. They are those that they fear them. They talk with them with respect. But the type of men I'm talking about, who are selfless, who will always come at the begging side, who constantly will say, I am sorry, even though they are not wrong. They are those that women think that way. We took belly or dometita. What we call it? On Jeep, some bearman engineer, we say bearman, or the be ato from or show. Bearman on talk can't train with that. Cannot toy. Last time we train me a dog, the brother will say a gift. Bearman talk or no nika. Bearman nanti from one of Faka, some bearman may see who will be our brother when we say Kuma Surono. But in your sanity, some them and young boo, no fear. Bemo doba, Bemo doba. I see Bemo do here. And that from said Bema Bedoba. Or do Bema wo more babia in share. It says a yankupon. So don't we are since you're the Doba Kromai. Sa braboni binam and mema papeti awadi asi awadi nkrofo manamu omo dwen so biada ro me ntomo ye wo yie me say bema yes selfless bema okokuru no oto ade a onhwe nachi otoma bema onim said de wo kan ye ntro na so onfiu okoso ye bema ya ka kire ne se wo so edimi fo ba gusu ye sa bema suru pe okuru phone o use phone na okuru toma o or the afi ba ko ne tu a high purchase phone 120 one day drink revere such men, respect such men, fear such men. Don't take them for granted because they are dangerous men. Very dangerous. And I'm saying dangerous in a positive language. Such men, when they want to walk away from your life, they do it very subtly. They are not boisterous. Their anger is not sin. Because even when you are wrong, they still come back to say, sorry, honey. They want the thing to work. It doesn't mean they don't have anywhere to go to. But they have taken a deliberate decision to be in the marriage circle or to be with you or to honor you or to make you proud. So be careful of such men, and they are few in town. Women, majority of your group love to respect those who scream at them, those who shout at them, those who frown at them, those you can't go to ask anything. That you have a husband that is in the house that you want to ask something, it's difficult. So you send your children to go and ask their father. Those men are the men that women respect. When they say sit, they sit. Squat, they squat. Those are the men who don't really care about your orgasm. Those are the men who don't care about your feelings. They care about Odiwa and Wasanino. Those are the men I'm talking about. We are talking about the men whose clothing line are expensive, but their wife's clothing line. We are talking about the men who buy things for women who don't know even the price. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's so painful to be a selfless man, to buy a product worth thousands of dollars for a wife who doesn't know the price of it and will insult you back that you have done nothing. You are nothing. A day, a duku keke, na duku scarf a day. What a scarf one is what to yasiamame. Onyonkum bema eto blind you amam what ha and what to scarf what abuchia koto scarf what ko duba koto scarf duku ye day. A man of God was preaching and said 16 years ago, the wife did something. And he doesn't know how to let go. 16 years when he was telling her the story. They were married for 24 years and the marriage collapsed. I was sharing with us what the wife did. Unfortunately, the time the man of God was sharing the story with us, the marriage was there. It was not collapsed. But the marriage collapsed after the 16 years when he shared the story with us. I didn't know them from the beginning, but I met them within the 18th to 20th anniversary area. He said he has to change his flight because he got to the airport and he saw something online. And when he ordered, it didn't come on time. But when he asked a friend, the friend said, when you get to the duty-free shop, you will get it. And just like when you go to JFK, where the flight is and where your check-in is If you don't take care, you can do an hour to where you're going to sit to take your flight. And the duty-free shop is very far. So he said they gave him the name of the shop to go and buy specifically the type of lingerie and scarf to match. So he was there buying. And even at the duty-free shop, he said the two items cost him then $800. Lingerie, nightwear with a scarf. He was at the place and he started mentioning his name. They mentioned his name and mentioned his name. He said he needed those trolleys to sit on to come. A grown-up man, after buying all these things just for the wife, he was rushing and rushing and rushing. When he got to the terminal, they say he's late. They can't wait for him anymore. He was they said it in this thing. His bags left. He was left with what he bought for the wife and the handbag. So he has to join the next flight to Ghana. So he slept off in a hotel and was not able to come down that same day. According to him, he tried reaching the wife, but unfortunately he didn't get the wife. So sent a message that I'm not able to come, so I'll come the next day. To cut a long story short, the wife didn't call back to check why, but the wife was angry that he came to the airport, waited for him, and he didn't come. So he's upset that he likes doing that. So he said the next day the flight was repaired. He kept calling the wife, kept sending message. The wife didn't mind. So he sent a message to a cousin to tell a colleague pastor that he should tell the wife that he's coming so and so time in a so day. Whether they told the wife or not, he didn't hear it. So his brother works with civil aviation. So he told the wife, the brother that Charlie, please make a driver available for me to carry me home. According to the man of God, he landed in the house with his things. When he got home, then he asked the driver to hoot the horn. Pam, 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 when and he shouted, honey, I'm home. The wife said, and so the man of God was saying this, the wife was there. Then the driver had to go. So the driver collected all his things, left it on the floor, paid off, and then left. Was standing there waiting that the wife would come out to come and help him pack the things inside. It never happened. Because the wife was angry that you were supposed to come yesterday, he didn't come. I've done a lot for you. Yes. What if he died? So some boys were passing according to man of God. He asked the boys to help him carry the things to the door. And he pulled everything inside. When he got there, he said he didn't say anything. All he said was, honey, I'm sorry so much. Something happened yesterday. That is why I didn't come. Forgive me. I tried reaching you. I went to Collins to tell Asimesi to call you and tell you that something happened. So the plane left me. And that is why I didn't come yesterday. So that you don't even come to the airport at all. You see, the wife was sitting down like a mini tree that is about to produce beer. Let that be money. But he kept talking and asking, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the children were not home. The day pastor said he came. The children have left to grandma's house. So the children came later when they came. Hi, daddy, you're in. Welcome, daddy. Yesterday, mommy said you were coming and then you didn't come. All of us came to the airport to say, I'm sorry. Something happened, so I didn't come. So because it was a duty-free product he bought, it was part of the late thing that came. Now, when he got to the airport, he went to lost and find luggages. So he brought his bag, but was not able to put that last package in the bag where their wife's things were. So when everything was ready, then he said the wife was not happy, even to serve him food or church at home. But he was still selfless. He was still accommodating. In the evening, went back again on his knees in the bedroom. He says, not because we penetrate a dead be. But to check. Man, 2 months. But I am just trying to make peace. Between me and the wolf, one is saying making peace. But selfless man did this. Selfless man, he did this. I'm sorry, forgive me. And even ask me what's really happened. Oh, Fino. Then he took the duty-free bag and said, well, this is yours, plus the things in the bag. She collected it, took it, threw it somewhere. Didn't even open it to see what's inside. The man of God said, but he still felt, say, he has to make amends. He felt, say, he has to let things be done well. So in all these things, he was still trying his best to make sure it's according to the man of God who was preaching to us, said, the way the robber was tied, it was there for 3 months. So mommy never untied the robber. So mommy and Sunny robber now just said, then a woman. 3 months time. And besides of mommy said, hey, I do have the bound Sunny Potion. So besides say, oh dear, one family, and I put person go movie. I'm repeating exactly what the man said. No person go movie. So for 3 months of mommy has not opened up yet. Before 3 months because Nikuna bad the same day. But I'm telling you, the reason why Sofu Papa said he didn't come was because he went to a duty-free shop to go and buy the things in that rubber, and the flight left him. He paid extra so he would come the next day. Selfless men are difficult to come by. They won't hit you. They won't fight you. They won't do anything for you. They will not, they will keep saying sorry, forgive me. Or some will not even talk. You insult them, you hit them. I know a selfless man who brought me a torn singlet in my office. The wife tore his singlet into pieces because he was leaving to work in the morning. And that is how the wife held him and cheated on the bread office. One fun in San Cano when Jana Walie. But a dog can't hold. It is Akuma. Obi Mbu Akumada. The heart is not respected. As I sit here, you don't see my heart. But my heart is assisting me to control my breath. The beat is normal. Boom, 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 boom. Gentle. Nobody sees that organ. That organ is only respected when the rhythm changes from boom, boom to boom, 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 boom. So when the rhythm changes, then we see the heart is important. We are looking for defibrillator. We are running around to bring back the heart that is not respected. So I'm saying that when God blesses you with a selfless man, be careful to revere and respect him. Don't take him for granted. He is not a fool. 3 months of Mami and Sani Adia. You could be sad or 2 full months of Papa. And the reason why Papa didn't come, which he was not justifying, was because He went to the duty-free shop, and where the shop is to where the flight place is very far. When you go to JFK, you are traveling. It's like a journey. I timed myself. I went to buy McDonald's one day. I was bringing McDonald's to my children in Ghana. And I traveled. I went to put my bags down. And I decided to go and buy McDonald's before I come to where I was going to board the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember this very well. I was tired when they called us to come and pass and go. Then I met Reverend Hoffo. He has rented this vehicle. Oh, so for now, call him. Me call Ghana. I say, I am call. Man, nothing in me who nyama baby. No, mami tana card. And I you go see me Reverend Hoffo. And I pay the sign everything for it. I know you baby. Now every got me book my top McDonald's over $300. They bring me back and my dad before the video money be up and chill Ghana. Selfless man. I'm not one of them, but I'm saying that I'm just trying to put my shoes in the life of Apostle who spent that one day in the hotel just because he was able to buy the kill. So mommy and be so that or say 3 months times of mommy and be so. And I can't say I will not ask of mommy. Or see 1 year, one sunny. Or to her one day, so for mommy as son in Yama at their chair. So for mommy afa Yama ne want you to free bag move without untying it to see. Or their can Yama who say young fan come be as a gift. Hop and a fuller, a full of fusena. And a business of mommy say, are you adding this thing to it? Or say yes. See, but you've not even opened it. Or say, is it yours? I thought you say it's mine. And as of mommy, after 1 year of picking gifts, duty free, and on the man. So for what's your J? One cafe. Sisanya maniche. One stop only that's only if you are gonna call the Sanya maniche. So kumbio no sanko and you no pan chow. Oh, na then crown my yo. Pan chow, sa no say, oh, at least a young poor. I dear me by a dear feedback. She say a damn poor. So for 1 year and some weeks of Papa says, so for mammy and tea, will be some. One me and didn't commode them, some said, then a buyer put on missile flights. But reported of Papa to a lot of people. Nina, I'm sorry, yeah. Finally, or they will for the sunny gift, or sunny we a pet. And then for Papa say, won't be some. They'll be some, and say, wait. And he did the hour here, and I mean sunny, wait. Wait, me sharp for him. Me the go ahead. Won't say one should be that. How? Lingerie. So for people who say it's for classic people, what time? So I say, wait. Now me sharp for him. And what happens? I feel back on the man sunny in the mind of bonnie. For what's in your song at all. When Timpo na meant me and number because we got told duty free. Now therefore our cottons away to say the boo. I'm repeating it, I've not forgotten it in Kotobabi. Reverend Owusu and son will be my witness to this story. Hear me. As I speak to you, their marriage is gone. But the selfless apostle suffered in the hands of a wife who didn't see the selfless nature of apostle. So I've come to believe that when men are selfless and they marry you as a wife, fear them, because selfless people, they will let you misbehave. But one day, maybe they will turn their life like your own. And it's not just wives, so There are some side chicks who have found selfless men who don't ask for accountability. They cry and they supply. When men are giving you not out of their plenty, but out of their few, learn to appreciate. Look, not all marriages are the same. Look, the rules to marry are the same, but not all marriages are the same. If you are doing a wedding in Ghana, the process is the same. If you are marrying from the Ghana land, the process is the same. Ashanti land, the process is the same, but the marriage is not the same. So if you find a selfless man, respect and honor him. Never ever compare your husband to any other man. Even if you have married before, never make a mistake to compare your arrogant husband, your arrogant ex-husband, to your mumu current husband. But one day, a mumu will speak. And when the mumu speak, you will regret. So selfless men who have become husbands, I want to warn wives, caution wives, remind wives that be careful of selfless husbands. Men who will give you what is in their mouth and go hungry. Not all men, not all tribes. There are some tribes that naturally they look selfless and useless in the eyes of a lot of women, but that is their hallmark. So when you find yourself with a selfless man, be careful. Whether you are in Ghana, you are in America, you are in Asia, you are in Europe, be careful if God blesses you with a selfless husband. Don't take him for granted. Remember, I said from the beginning, majority of wives respect men who scream. I've said it before, it is not a lie. All my relationships I've gotten, I never broke up with any of the people I had in my early stages. I kept saying sorry, I kept begging, naturally, just to maintain the relationship around. As if to say, I fear to lose them. Or maybe I fear to get one. My majority of the ladies that finally left my life, I realized I was not a fool. But I was teaching them something that should. My impatience, at times, I ask myself. And it's not just a woman. Everybody thinks that I look like a fool when they're treating me and using me. See, I was discussing with a friend on phone. There are people I'll call them 2 months, 3 months, they won't mind me. But when they need me and they pick a phone and call, I pick immediately. And when I pick, the first thing they will tell me is that, sorry, the last time I saw that you called me, son, but and I'm just quiet on the line. I am not angry. I ask them, so what honor me today to do this for you? I want to tell you, when a man is calm and is accommodating your nonsense, fear him than the one who is plain, will hit you, will shout at you, will fight you. Because calm men, accommodative men will never get angry. But one day, they will respond, they will vanish. They'll leave the house and you know where they are. So if there's any advice for you, if you are fortunate to be married to a man who is selfless, and look, if you marry to a man who is selfless, you should know. And when you're dealing with a selfless man, may I encourage you, never ever take them for granted. Finally, know that there can be a father who is not a husband, and there can be a husband who is not a father. So we are talking about people celebrating fathers. Never look for husbands to be celebrated. Father's Day is not for husbands. Father's Day is for fathers. And if we celebrate Mother's Day because the women are put to birth, equally, we think we should celebrate Father's Day. I am not in support because my stand is that if you see my son, by virtue of the name he's writing, you know I'm responsible. I'm using the word responsible because I am the owner of that tissue. So naturally, the achievements of my children, the spread of their names tells you I am a father and I'm celebrated. Yeah. I salute all fathers. And I don't know who is an irresponsible father. When a man can deposit a spermatozoa to cook an egg to become a fetus and end up to become a baby, you are a father. And I salute you. Congratulations, fathers. Don't wait for anybody to come and celebrate you. Don't. Mothers must be celebrated in a grand style with a lot of reminders. But fathers need no reminders for celebration. The fact that their offspring are speaking, the fact that their legacy is speaking, that alone is a celebration for them. Let me tell you one thing that I learned in scripture before I ask my question for the day, before we go to a story. Hear me. The prodigal son went as bold as he can to a father, asked the father to give him his portion of wealth. What a father. I pray for such a heart for myself. Because in our dispensation, if a son will have the ability to walk to a father and ask for his portion of wealth from the father, in a local palette, you walk to your father and ask for your portion of your property. Yeah, that is how we are. But look at a father. And the father was able to give the son his portion of the property, and he never became broke. That is my heartbeat for myself. That I'll be a sustainable father till I die. My legacy will take care of my children. My children will become great everywhere they go, but forever in their minds, I will be their father that will show them the way who a father is. The prodigal son came back home, not because of anything. But the Bible says that he got to a time that he was feeding on the food of pigs. And as a result of eating pig food, he said to himself, even in my father's house, even in my father's house, the maid servant and the maidens will not eat with the pigs. I will go to my father and tell him I have sinned against God and sinned against him. May he forgive me. Their connection is the father's house. Let the house be remembered by your children as a father. Whether you are in it, you are not in it, whether you live with them, you don't live with them. Let your presence be felt, that without you, nothing runs in the house. Your wife can make a home, but let the children fill the house. It could be a single room. It could be a chamber in a hall. It could be a 2-bedroom house. Let your children feel that this is my father's house. I say this like a joke. When you are marrying your husband, he was living with the father in the father's house. So apparently, your husband was living in the grandfather's house with your mother and the father. But immediately he married you, he took a bold decision for the first time of his life to rent a chamber in a hall. Once you compare him to the other men who has bought 4-bedroom houses, has built nice houses with 5 toilets, 12 toilets, 16 toilets, 3 different kitchens. In where he's standing, he's a good man. He's responsible. Because from where he's coming from, they marry in the father's house and live with the mother in the father's house. But he changed the story for your sake. Maybe not just a husband. You as a wife, since you grew up, you saw your mother and your father living in your grandfather's house. You never saw your father renting from anywhere. The house you live in was built by your father in your father's house. But here is you, wifey, a young man who just got married to you, has rented a chamber and a hall in a different location from where you live. He's responsible. We do learn how to respect him. Give him that honor. Let the children give him the respect that he deserves as a father over their head. Yes, he might not be what you want, but just do this simple analysis. He has changed the story for the up and coming children. A happy Father's Day to you on Sunday. Not because you paid the children's fees. Oh, not because you bought them shoes. Oh, not because you bought them school bags. Not because you took them to the game park on their birthday. Oh, not because you went to the school to go and have a game with them in school. Or not because you came home to do their homework with them. That is not what makes you a father. And what makes you a father is when you are able to deposit the spermatozoa to cook an egg, to become a fetus, become a being, and have a baby. Congratulations. Congratulations. Any man who became a father by virtue of having a sexual intercourse with a woman that you didn't plan for, and based on that one, you were not able to be bold enough to hold the bull by the horn and say, I am, and you ran away to take cover. Hear my word. May you be forgiven and run back, because the Father's blessing nobody can give to your children. Those of you in America, those of you in UK, Germany, and the rest, cost sharing has become part of your life by the economic structure in where you live. Never take your children's father for granted, because both of you are sharing to pay. Don't even mention it, because it sounds like a curse when you do. Happy Father's Day to all fathers. I don't know a man who is a father and they call him irresponsible. For every irresponsible father is or was made by a woman. Thank you that you have a man who is selfless. Thank God that he gave you a man that is selfless, not selfish. Please be careful that you don't lose him. Even when you lose him, it's normal. And this is what I want to tell the men. Never ever in your life lose your life for the sake of any woman on earth, especially a wife, a baby mama, or a side chick. No woman deserves your life. No woman. Hear me. If you die today because of a pain from a wife, maximum 3-4 years, she will still have a man to marry her and make her a wife. But forever in history, your children will be fatherless. Husbands are replaceable. Wives are replaceable. Fathers, mothers are irreplaceable. So we have ex-husbands, ex-wife, no ex-children. Think about these things. Before you ruin your life, before you kill yourself, before you finish your own self for a fellow human being, created not in your image, by the different image, call a woman. Think well. Think. Run it through your head. If anybody deserves your life. Think about it. I've said it several times that I will not allow the pressures of relationship kill me and make my children desolate, orphans, fatherless, whilst I make my wife a widow in a temporary position that she can marry again. Finally, if you are a good man, you know. If you are a good man, you know. Me say, uye kunupa, unim. Uye ejapa, unim. Unim. Men train will be more abaso. Men train ma will be more abaso. Men train will be fa o and to two. Men train. One kasa. Shashim. Na bo mo abaso. Se mi ejapa. And kwalani be omo ma kwan efi school mu no school fees na bi. Me bra ye de ba tia. Edanka August ebewu ma boa no sa afuna menya 8,000 Ghana ba me de nibri ebe ye djuma den me di bi tu fie no na me di bi to ho ebe du August no na me nya 20,000 na me fie ra me tua afeni be wie ya fa onsa bo na ka se me ye kunupa me ntwa ma wo yire nka nkyere wo ndi obewu nkwase ewu yesi onkwasiesie ama ufu ye nkwasiefu we ye se ye jinifu ye ase nkofo akasa wachi omo nim emra ye wo mu na nyemre a wo twa ma wo yire aba obaso o ma na de no ankasa me dase jan sa ne bo and ade bi abeto bi yesi ye da wase anopa ye da wase awia ye da wase anumre me ameti we naturally me things that my wife bought for me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Anytime I wear it, I say thank you again because it is imbibed in my DNA to say thank you. Even things that my wife bought for me that they are sport. And those who are very close to me, they buy things for me that they are sport. I still thank them, say, oh, where am I sharing? First one I'm sharing. Santuan and Tomani. Then it say ebuyo. Yes, I'll say it. Anyway, ya na mama you ya na call no go to mama. Hey, me dan say. Somebody bought something for me on high purchase. She paid for 1 year. The way I cherish the thing, only to mama on cherish it, sir. I think. Never be ungrateful. It's Father's Day on Sunday, and I felt like I should talk to you. Finally, if your mother has refused you to see your father, she's wicked. If your father has decided not to see you, he's wicked. But hear me. Forgive weakness. Forgive weakness. But cut off wickedness. Forgive weakness, but cut off wickedness. Madam, please forgive the weakness of your baby daddy. Cut off your wickedness and connect the child to the father. Let the child make the decision. The story is not nice. Don't tell the child. What are you narrating the story to? And not only oni anonim so na brabode tie say na ne papa tie ne papa ye me say ne papa ye me say. It doesn't hold water. And anya ne papa anka na ka me wie school, anya ne papa anka na ka me ye nurse, anya ne papa anka na ka me ye say, anya ne papa anka na ka me ye say. Sister, eye I've come to learn in the few years on earth that any woman that raises a child alone, the child comes to show you powder. Show them who their father is. You are not proud of their father, but they may be. And hear me, if you raise a child alone and the child grows to meet the father and becomes a burden and disrespectful, you are the problem, not the child. I repeat this thing again. It is wrong for your children to go to their father to ask for things. It will come to you, the mother. Channel it to their father so you can help their father manage his life. Husbands, fathers, I am proud of you. Don't wait for validation. Validate yourself. Thank you very much. Abna Sugar. Wabana. Well, Abnaba, or no kind story number and by himself, or muting. Lady Victory. Hey, maintain. Aha, that's it. Make me off. Lady Victory, Aquaba. Onshira also. And said, no, I mean, who are sorry. Am I right? If you have a call, yes. Yeah, then I'm going to do more a swan in team one. And then I'm going to pass. We are here. What's it trade you more than I trade you then they do? What's it trade you more than? Or then, or trade you? Trade you, boxer. Now, what trouble one? That over Mobia is an ounce morning. Sister, you still member being uncle share or pictures in the country say on some fiance agrada and I miss it. Where Nyantopa. Agrada and I. Agrada and I. I now need life no so. That's a grad idea. Me a grad me share once or my brabo. But why be bia ma nu oko flashing of sin ado ye picture all flashing or see or no okonfo agrada. E ha me pass or cancer say agina tum so kan ya sofo no. Na da me no sanda ni konfo. Say a video that dia. But the who yes say nansenya video di agrada. On share non share the buffo so. Na the ya was as you say Bema wali or bar on to mean convention. Siama ebre. Siama ebre. Na enen koma ebedi ni ebeko ho. Abuna kan story na bo say na story na fagra down. Yempo yebesi. Yempo yebesi. Yeboni tell. Why do you want to father? Yeah, go. Me really well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for the information. Matthew. Moi, and crap. Oh, banana, na no what ding. Oh, banana, no what ding say ya. Or feature cover a ding. Come on, no, or the son of more sin or dine cheap. Well, bullying son, yeah, yan woman, Yo, yeah, quiet. Now, a quick question. Who do you see as a father in your own understanding? No challenge. It's just telling us who you see as a father. Unim be so by force. You best keep your my may start in a single life. Who do you see as a father? In 10 I mean, kind of story for the day. But I don't think Victory has the story. Victory, do you have a story? Lady Victory, do you have a story, please? It may affect two screen. Mate. You ginger na sama naba. Etnam. Yeah, that's it. Una ni mini na onu yale bia ho kwan. Enti na ho na si. Nso ko ma ho e na ho na si. All right, yeah, single life. Who is a father to you?
Okay,
That's it. A father, yeah, Bema Wawa or Shaniba. And to the answer, Bema Wawa or Shaniba to you, know your father, me boy. Yati. Single idea, no. Bema Wawa or Shaniba, who is or your father. Yati. Until they are on to me to ya, I could have fees, no. Single life, see on your father. Matthias here. Yeah, that's it. Why be wine and next after single life? Who is next? Oh, my rich wife. How are you doing, my dear? I'm okay. I'm okay. We have an agenda we have not settled. Rich wife. You.
I know.
Okay. To you, who is a father? Yes.
A father. That's like a father is someone who is responsible. Yeah, someone who takes care of the family. You know, as me, I grew up without a mom because my mom died very early. I was like 8 years and my mom died.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, my dad has been everything for us since 8 years. He has been a father and a mother till our old year. And Some people say they don't celebrate fathers, but me, I celebrate my father, Papa, because of what he did for us. A man who didn't get married for about 15 years after my mom died, single-handedly took care of us. Make sure so Opia go school, Opia to be was so give all of us a life. So if you want an example of a good father, my late father, one. So his qualities not here. That is what I will use to say. That's qualities of a good father.
The good father.
He's so selfless to the extent say one crown.
So a good father is a man who wives die and will not marry after 15 years.
No. There be me power and not maybe the feelings what you are some otherwise we and not many if you are because not also say obi better in a month. So that's a good father there. If you are training money in the bush, you ask me that is well.
Thank you so much.
And all I want to bush. Like the nuclear family in America.
That's all.
Okay, that's
Lady Victory, from where you stand, who's a good father to you? Rachel, can you read a story today? Is it possible you can read a story? All right, okay.
Yeah, I will when you are done.
All right, thank you. Hello, Lady Victory, yeah, go.
Yeah, I believe a father is a male who has begotten a child and has a due responsibility of taking care of this child in his capacity possible.
Okay. So I hear is running. Amna, can you talk or she's busy? So let's go to Esther. Esther, who is the father to you? Also, good evening, if you wife.
And then or abadaya or shell for ma any master to your father. By then, any obi on ground, your mother or shell for ma what mama and for and young for ma and then obi on my business and then who was that happy to tell why. And to your father.
And to be a father, be no only responsibility ever time. Everybody told us a father is a man that is responsible. And we will not argue about it. We will accept what you're saying. Therefore, I pray for fathers who don't have the means, that may God give them the means so that they are respected as fathers because of what they are capable of doing. But remember, this Sunday is Father's Day, not Husband's Day. So if you are not nice with your husband, but he has helped you, put you in the family way, celebrating after Father's Day, continue your quarrel. And there was similar. Rachel, do you have a story for today?
Yes, counselor.
So can you please do us the honors to read for us?
Okay, thank you. The story for today. Hello, Sibo. My husband got a new job, and coincidentally, he found himself in the same unit as his ex. And the mere thought of this gives me sleepless nights. Because I'm scared and might have some affection for each other. And something might happen again. According to my husband, she is the only lady he dated for a long period of time. And the only reason they separated was over a petty argument. I pretend I'm okay, but deep down I'm not. Because I can't give him another option or a job offer. So I have to cope, and it's eating me up. How do I deal with this situation?
Thank you, Richard. Say we break you, man. So we kind warrior. Let me you all. We break you, man. Jose. Yeah, go ahead.
I get it, Sammy.
I think we have now. If not, you our company, it happens to be said. The benefit of one and if no excellence to avoid man. Now, to my share, also we need job offer the money or something should say. They may be some for the God because they couldn't say, or bound one about finance and all worry now. I think specifically buy no giant. I'm like the line shows me that one.
Mumbo say, "Mom, no, I will not TT say." Rachel, watch him, Mama. So the story. Thank you very much, Rich wife, for reading the story for us in English. One only before here, and before the only before, and before to before. Eti enkoma ye di ene no. Maame ne say na kuma ye ne ya. Oyet says he's okay, but she's not fine. The husband is working with the ex-girlfriend. And my question is, can you manage your spouse's ex? How do you manage yourself because of an ex? Then I said, well, yeah. Or see, or another option of a job anchor. Obey you, I'm not going to. But only option be empty. So focus no so sa. Mosha, does she have a problem? Or she just want to create a problem for herself? Do you think she has a cause to complain? Is she really qualified for such an argument? Is the husband okay to tell the wife about the ex? And how did she know that the husband's current workplace is accommodating the ex? Who is talking too much? Who is being childish in this situation? How do we manage ex? Is it by ourselves? By others? I leave the phone lines open. Your views are very important to me. Where do I start? Rich wife. Let's go. Yes.
I don't see any problem with this. I see how no one that's your hand because man say obe worry the ex uncle worry no one before. Also in our dream, I know someone people know side chick and Adam. Obey and Adam for true commodity one and the side chick Adam. Oh, say, oh, Hannah, this thing is nothing. That's one back and show so say what push the eggs or the dream one. How will you know?
So you think it's right that the man can is it right for the man to come and share this at home?
And also so it's not right because when now be share, you know, money for sharing it, maybe I right. But in a way, no, so be so can say be a wash share, no, not just say your baby before. It's you know, most of our media mention of so in our
Okay.
Or in our yeah, where there's nothing wrong with it.
Also, where you not doing, but also where you not doing, but as a shinakuma. Or pretending to be nice, but I'm going. Also, pretending to say we are in your one about.
Is she working? Or you joke? Oh, say yes, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So now when you're here, sometimes in some way be an a bed bounty man.
Now we have. Now where's what you do? What you do? What you do? My power.
And you're on your focus. I mean, we were doing more Gaza. We never sure say, let's me again, never be able to say, no. He all forget. Now, we be any.
Yeah, see.
Only need a dream can also only be Baba can obey it. See, wait, and that dream.
It's all there. What do you say? Oh, Jana said, "You judging game." Judging game. What's it? But that's all. Let it be true. Yeah, I'm there.
First of all, I call Papa and so. Me bench to any more braboya. Me bench. Oh, excellent. Oh, I can't tell me I'm a family. Information in here. You want to compare. And then you have 1 year. Now, for now, I saw her. Oh, well. So I see what you mean. Who back here have a capture me? I'm actually picturing, and I said, because how a better conversation if I. Hey, I do. And I put me quite only. Yeah, when Papa said, me question where you are the why, yes, I'm sorry to use this word. Remember, I'm punching me. Sebi, those men, a bass half and the casa for a yard of the Bocatra. Countries and the Gamma here, workers and the free. Now, after was a son, the Casa Bisa, sending for Bow or Casa no Bassison. And then guess who I'm a boy, on the Sierra Mao, a company. It's out of where. What's your do? What's your do? Yeah, let me do what I'm going to buy a bitch. The hair out of that. I died, it was so weird. Nanga, like as I say, I no, I can't. Okay, then, when I'm power, I do. Say, I push it. That's what I said. Hey, sir. What do you do? Okay, why would I check? I know. I do. Shit. And then, Rubo, I don't know, see, my wife. Hey, can't go to my son. I won't send you to send me a break. When you took from that movie. About look at that. Where I see movie. It ain't my awareness, I don't brag. Then it's already and I will. That no, they are to complete this. Now, And to also did yes or no blind or baby and you could have it was kind of hey, or say ye. You're not one no. Anyway, your work I said any work in your bed, it's in your bed, papa. And anyway, they said there's some not to me. No, so I'm quite to be say, I don't take you. Some of the bear say, yeah, I see I'm up in my really as a member.
And today, who believes that Obano case?
In the way, no, say, comes by you only come out of the picture make us say. I say, where the case comes from. Because maybe two of you could not wear to my. That's a need exit end, and you couldn't hook around one woman, better. For so many so many combine at moments that will you ban which may yap. You will say one will make us out in what that's what the Yamia. Walk up until what you are for you. And I'm so far, I need to be kind of got into them from Command or other kind of got it. How's that?
Who just again? Onion who day? On didn't forget it. Unforget it, said Nikruno girlfriend one bedroom. On didn't don't forget about Nikruno and the girlfriend.
In a way, I saw what they have to do. I'm not forget to say.
Or see, or pretend to say or forget it, but why now? Or see, on your mobile for a crowd, you're going to go up. I said, near who and your time.
You know, maybe if you say by fire dead, metabolic Saturday, and Monday, I will stand this things, especially the things we cannot control. What's that? Who pop on chain, who can say, Pataya Benyanti, that got me better to see a price of Mama Crab fashion. Pataya Benyanti, because there's 2 years BSCA. Send Chile came, send a bird came, oh, I have no idea. But I have to cook it. Then I'm afraid to school for many years. You also buy many years and a cookie. He has no control of your own. So another about Jesus. One number, me could have told you, go be here, go be here, and to walk way. Me patrol for rest here. Now buy us from of you all. Now no one now pretend the bear to swing and follow Chevy. Now Sunday, Saturday, I will quit you and the Maya Solo. Now, Barry is a chicken. I will choose summer.
My God.
That's let me say, maybe no control.
Baby, no control. Hey, now, I beg. Who's that? I say, if you have a phone, so if your partner cheating on you, download Find My Partner. Software about. Software about with their monitor. Actually, be a war. Aqua channel. Your program for the cheaters. Aqua channel. Now I feel free.
Wait. Where are they? I mean, the bubble. I've been managing to find it. I'm coming to a minimum that joke. Nothing that. Baby, I should say, and if I be put on Sunday, if I will look at it just like I said, it will be for the safety of my husband. They say, if you could have go road with you, that's about what we could do. Now, no, let me get. See, I never go here, you baby, see, remember, Pacho, if you are from Plan, if you are from a long country, who would be my baby. If you see it, you almost have to know more. Make it happen with you to grow our baby.
Oh, who be that?
given a ready face. So if I will look, it will be for the safety of my husband. Say, yeah, or go to be a problem. But who is that? Will be the two, and that's what you know, or but one of them is Jamaican.
Matthias, an idea or your monk into the cool.
Yeah, after 4 hours now, I will give your and no ground maybe friends no of phone. Oh, yeah, of a frame. Now, Janasa was my friend. I vacation. Oh, if you have a whole demand as a percent, when yeah, the crowd maybe better down. Up, he said, may Messi will grant him or find him. Massa. I'm sorry, I do not have that time. Now, I do not follow the bar. Basically, that's it.
Okay.
So, boy, would you can see, would you can like counselor, Bobo, and Yemi, and Yemechira. And I just hope so. No, to all you know, some mention me quite, you have 2 years, man, I do, and I do my brother, some of you, man, for share, for few men, had them, send me to me for around 10, and for also, and then ask them, or that, what's in your that's
and she said,
say it's for everyone.
Is she not being concerned protecting the husband?
No. All you in your protection. Wait, no. I wear you are. And I am valid that I since I wouldn't protection, meaning that on a government. But Papa Penny, get a chair to send on us to a friend, not to share about and I can plan a penny. Was all who also protect you. But this is not no protection. One concern that you have your own issue you need to deal with. That's why I every day say the one of that because we are in one year. You need to understand, say if anybody in your way. Said it, you better not control that and a counselor. Your mouth school, maybe back for school. They don't pay dinner, she said, oh, for don't put CSM and for record the beer and Sonia. I have no control of that. So, if you near so was who will be able to do the attack and I'm a nigger as a man. Now, what can I do? I shall not beg you. So, maybe the end says, yeah, but you're concerning to be protecting them, let them live their life. And so, what I call up, and if I say, we are the time I will see their chief. So, I'm also open over the chat. Also, I would didn't tell you nothing or make the to one or whatever. It's not up to me, many say. If you are the corner one, among the family we are together, you know. She knew that I had and a hamlet, a hamlet, a half of the idea, but that's the old thing to into a bar. And not only a woman, someone. But I should say, wow, a real be enough of the one. Missy or contain of Rano. She said, you were one in a casa about 2 minutes. A minimum, that will be the little boy man, a class of the connection. As a human, I hear to buy 7 minutes also granted. Yeah, and dear, yeah. And yeah, I'm the Bassava. Maybe I'm out when I'm here. Our real Bobby. You go share boyfriend, be a more baby, and then I want to come to one more baby, and you know, do without baby. But so that's how I read you really. I would have told also. I say, Papa, I was too yeah. But then they said, soon and look come. I will need you when I was so in the back now. My friend, you take it, you live with it. And to the end, you will only because you are about to want to protect it. They will do fear, and now only cast them. Say, Brady, dear for you. So I am a follow. Now, pull up for Shimuna and I do the shoe. That may run up with wire ham. And all the one I won't put to concert to you. I say, be a thing. I had a how to sit now. Maybe I saw the Buffalo, said the Ebello. And no, yet, we'll go on top of it. Be a papa, who can't continue to adapt. She said, what in your move? Yeah, this summer, I can't told that. And I'm a company for making it. A problem on me. You should lie in you. Which means say, Kakama. And now, one may run 2 and 3. That's about Papa from the afternoon. That's why I'm only happy. I'm afraid I am no more. Papa, Mr. And when I know who will come the battle, Master may shut down that you. It's a mess, I said, and I have son over Cassandra. But as to say, what did make your body say, no protection of what I will not hear. I'm sorry, but like I said, me no send me see no happy. But if you are not a how to the make a change if I say I'm back. On Ramomo, Namono, one about doing because the mimic things are not the you know. Or no for now, or no, and the line some say, then may come off any time. I bet GPS, but don't let me have maybe this time. We got a tracking. Then catch a chill about my no papa when I went through age. I jan is all for what I remember between the tracking. They are on now. You know, Casa, the Kaka, it's near power.
That's Moguita. Esther.
Can I say something? Counselor, good evening. Good evening, Donna. Let me know they say no, the I and we're also in a nurse. Ojan, we ever say, once a man cafe, so called quite my own chin set so crab, waffle over you, policy.
Oh, sir. Sir.
Oh, but I also
yes. Esther.
Sorry, because sometimes I can't say, who was that? And you know what? If you decide that you're very different, I am on after the whole you see. And you know what you, but for some reason, and no one is saying, hey, you see, that's a whole part which I know should do more than first within an outside. I'm telling you. Says I didn't know when this was. I didn't know that I'm not sure what to say from noise.
I said, I don't want to hear. But then you know, also get the we come so back from my way. Or bad just for. After I say, you. Yeah, Papa. After no man, so I dare we away. Well, I didn't hear a single crumble the Papa. So, you have called your mummy and what's now. How may I call your favorite joints near the idea to say? That man in Yan's a 4 pound, dear. I bet some way, but the lady not. Bande. Well, soon to be cut an intin a bear man. One compare yam. Compare that mamma farm more for them. Yeah. Into only yes, I'm going.
Esther, line in you. That's right. Esther, line in faster. One I want Esther top, you know.
That's our online here. You could be so answer that private as I will be now.
Esther Fubia. One I also. Maybe remember how one I will top. After Esther, one I wanted to know.
You can't say priceless. Oh, they told, are you single life?
There have been a tissue.
Priceless. Only I can say.
Priceless, young boy.
Okay. Example, good evening. Immediate, but this year we are seeing one thing I'm going to say. And then memo be a more pressure.
Okay.
Because this year pressure too. Now that pressure grows one, then my own numbi mouth. Oh, my numbi mouth, side chick go X, oh, my numbi mouth. A one now, Beno. Ain't you know. Obia be Bibia, a one eye dream. The Beman bedroom say, okay, fine, me X, so me person me sign me ex now. No matter what you obey. Onye. And no the personal decision. Ain't no say, all dreams say, fine, maybe I need to know everything. But my money is too much because it's too much every how one can who ban every how. Don't know what you know for no other time. Would you not someone on a Koran or bank? And yes, said you come no yet doing your own. But you are doing free so. Now, bonfire, so only no at least, okay, Jumana. The only woman baby on found the emperor. Ya can send you the very road draws by 100. Don't know nothing. But so, Babel be okay. Everyone so believe you okay, one so covered to my vanity. And remember, we are the also obey obey me, I become something there that you. But Udani Wachia or the power. And no one ambushes was a washer no so because a month for baby, a month for jai, or Mutimi push share Jumo, ever here, poor Jumaya, poor Jumo, be a conny. But say, wait to me, I show Hoswa, and my dear, if I bet me a dada. But then you know, self control yourself, said that. My wife, fine, we are me ex. Maybe I share Jumum, a woman, maybe I bet me a bro. And not just say we are enemies, morning, yes, and so. Make sure a Jumana was a medium, your power of your body way. And you have been a vessel because X, dear, A, B, one in that when you move weak points, when you say, oh, as soon as you make us somewhere, every man in one by now, every two so you control yourself, know what you blame. Now, your sister, Nancy. Unborn pie said, you couldn't know why. At least, so only one man, almost school fees, anyway. Baba Bayana said, you said, Bama will feel. And we are the office order no way. And you know nothing. Because Obiba when you said an lady can. When you know my mere pony tunes who are won't mean control. Just our man who can. Ain't no over pie and over be a man. Because and Bible say or hena kuma e da ono rade nso nti yankopon na bit na control who ni pade betimi ayi ofa mu die bia oka se onya oka se obey and your sister your pacho say you are trying to find a new work for the person or not. Even if you find a new work for the person, no sister obey share any extra and the phone saba who knows obetimi afre share and I'll bet me a baby, which enjoy work, communication is there, they can talk. Ain't no money in it, will be ending the day. Councillor
Medas. Say, you are extravagant. You know, in diverse views and diverse attention. We are trying to do, we need to view. If you be pronounced a father, you will be dying. I to me, there could be a mass will be about. Why never last and I didn't come on a single episode? Sir, why never last? Movie magic. One.
African queen, about the African king. Okay.
Oh, Gaza. You no.
African king, I told them YouTube, but I know I all YouTube too.
Oh. You want to actually now? Ah. The I is single life.
Of the trust of the soul I for one counselor and one.
Okay. Okay, bon one. Oh, yeah, Bema no ba.
I mean, you okay, then? So you're by now,
You single idea. A mommy was someone. This young lady, Hannah.
Also, pay you who from an equal so young one be if you.
Which I hope to be answered.
Obiadio so.
Wow, when you counselor, see Cobble. Adriana Joshua, Obama. Counselor,
Yeah.
say all kinds of, or say, I don't want it to happen again. So, what kind of story?
Me kind of.
From us, yeah, or say, I don't want it to happen again. There's a Bemana Ibida. I dear with the giant one of the people about and I'm saying I'm straight. Wait, you might go X. So, yeah, you might be out. Why you be a my young? Why you be a my young? How could X for what's happening? It's over so how one. May your banner money. Me beg you move on. It's one of them. The chief storyline it says what I don't want it to happen again. That's why you depend. And now I know enemy you have to spread up their money too. So they kill a IQ and tough of diet they you. What could you X of our baby? What's happening? That's an X from just for that old body shape. Imagine. Then again, this part add a acquire shopping. Acquire the high hill. There's an office where girl office your house. Wow. In the life of one was of there's one require one to grant or also great difference. Or best your bed to make up some bacon one partner with a sugar with us the other and the answer. Who said the card? Oh, X. X. Oh, now, our X, which may X, I won't have such a time. That's how. Somebody says he will jump to answer. Yeah, Diabo be bear, and I don't mention be bear. No, say, after X will be one of man. We need Jaya. What is hard for man? They can't walk man. When I say we are at the sea, worry. The man is who I believe in. The papa so I get me. Oh, time for phone. I am not who. And that's all problem. What I saw the whole they won't have seen on my own. And I said, but you can't report to the Piaba say on the Hamish Meda. Yet not in me. Oh, I don't know. I'm a boy, I don't know. Also, so I ex down with my jelly. And I sent my buyer giant and asked them, yeah, I said, hash rest, yeah, Nasa, dear, deep, said, oh, money to be one thing from my head. I do friends on the side about the giant. What could you not say the mountain? Then money is the cooler. Would you learn? What could you else ever catch her with it? Also, so glad you want to be down the action. But you will say the catch her in many a day. But dear, me, this single life on the two. It's not man in it. Or back on the car. Because it is probably one of a pie, one time young boy it is. At once you go to better ones. What you want? That the catch them is an if you can ask our ex because not getting it. What will you actually say? Did you bow with your one can ask them? God, God, so what can ask a match and say, oh, maybe girl beats and very lady beats. And then it's not yet, oh, it's not 5 years now, no crown. Misunderstanding the buyer. I think saying one on the Janice and then the poor year. Yes, or don't that shoe. I've been out of work. I know what's now worry. What could you now? What's that buyer with the selling? It man, I make up for any mission. So, great, yes, I don't want it to happen again. And that's what you think. And I walk with you, say, I catch him. If you are a good woman, no other person what you get anything. When the bed can be any. Now, by our Sabbath catch. The other man will die. Because the frustration I put the film was a man asked for. Maybe you about the unity, my baby swap. I'm not with the was a academic. Who said a far bag? I'm no one. The doctor 3 hours. Don't go to my elite. Young mama, I want no better. One the car, and I want to come one get touch in here. Who is one for girl in the action? By minimum. You go to the yard to get a bit of magic, and we are massa. I did it for him. Manues. And a man cup of one of my eye.
Are you okay?
But counselor,
Yeah.
single life, some your kind, as only mass and view.
Sir?
Hey, single life, only more baby, I'm a little white.
Hey.
As I was come asking you.
Hey.
Counselor, and for fun to be by, send me job, baby, are you?
Oh.
I'm a penny pound on to pen you. And I said, I went to a seminar. And I did not be carried word on to carry boy. And I said, single life of kindly. And Kakoya may be Kushaya. That near Yama question, of course. Saying if you go back, come ask him, the young mission up. We don't want to say, obey that they are me, myself now. Oh, my boy.
That's it. It immediately said, whatever you concentrate on comes to deal with you. Whatever you don't have control over controls you. The woman's focus right now is in the husband's workplace. So anything that happens there, she will attribute it to the presence of the girl. But this is the time you don't even give chance to the girl to even see you before. More or less to interrogate and look for a new work for your husband. Yes, there are emotions. Yes, it is about love. Yes, she has something to ask. But then now it's as a Bemala ye can assemble. Or no one for complain by me, bro, as is ya bake a become who you I'm sorry, I'm cut his sorry and sorry on cancer. The band said on long cancer and a way worried. A bit far away so I'm in Tokaba. A bit far away so I'm in Timmy Wasiaba. One shall I call Candy Yanka. One shall you swim me over that they are associated with it. It made the American correct. The American said, you may be in your swing at the perfume. I be a yana. And will be actual observers are worried. Say who crew the ex-girlfriend back. And say who now swing me a share also. Because one shot over fast as a cassa so. Ama one cassa say wawadi. Because Abrante Penagal and Wawale. Why are you interested in your husband's ex and what they are doing together? The one that can fight an ex is the one who is the ex, not you, a third party. Because the way this girl is behaving, I will not be surprised that if we don't tell her anything better, she will go to where the girl is and go and carry the things and come and give it out. Say, you create competition for yourself that is unhealthy. So when your husband goes to meet an ex-girlfriend in his workplace, the first thing is not to tell you. It is only a stupid husband that will give access to such information to a wife with a background story. What do we gain from it? What are you going to gain from it? So let's learn to accommodate others. Even if they are not doing what we want, let's learn to accommodate. But don't create a pain for yourself. Don't create a worry for yourself. Your husband is gotten a new employment, and the new employment has the ex-girlfriend there. So you wish you have a workplace to change your husband's word because you cannot. Please, 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 please. Hey, life is sweet. You see, and the funny thing is that the more you concentrate on an ex-girlfriend in the office, the more ugly you become because you are thinking. So you are not of yourself. You are not well kept. Nothing works for you. Before you see, you are sick. You've grown ugly. And the girl in the office is sweet, nice, and presentable. Learn how to manage yourself so that in case any ex comes into the system, you are able to deal with the ex. But if you cannot manage yourself, how do you deal with the ex? But is it even part of your duty to go and deal with your husband's ex or your wife's ex? Is it necessary? Is it necessary that they will sit you down and discuss what your ex-wife came to do? Is it necessary? It's not. So, young woman, learn how to guard your heart against such things. Learn how to guard your heart. Protect your heart. Make your heart a best place that will only receive and as it were accommodate special events, not frequentable. Well, it's better we learn it the hard way that this doesn't concern you, madam. Leave this man alone. This has no concern for you. Give your father a break. Well, my final point here is, madam, pebibidi, pebibino, sisantri na acheno, sisapos na ye tuna enfatao, shede fatao. Otunio, for top waist part. Shake your DB and me shaky. Be yourself because you are the wife. This is an ex. And not even an ex that your husband has children with. This is an ex of Ocean with Mum Keke. Nase Kosoa, they are the basic, and you won't about what they are. What are they saying? Why are you crying over spilled milk? You can't do anything about it. Well, my own is that, my dear, based on your story, don't waste your energy. Allow your husband to be. Don't become a naga because of this thing. Don't become an evil person because of this thing. But your heart is hating. Your heart is hurting. You are confused. You don't know what to do. Madam, let me tell you what to do. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. And as you forget what they are carrying, as you get what they are facing, may the Lord
help you, touch your heart, heal your brokenheartedness. Tomorrow, you will learn this in a hard way, that you would never go and look for your husband's ex. Don't be like the woman who went to a Bcos market because he saw a name that suggests that the husband is sleeping with a certain man at a Bcos market. Follow the man. Going to do a beating, only to find out that what she thinks is not what the content is. So, madam, ignore it. Learn to ignore. Learn to ignore. Learn to ignore. Learn to isolate yourself. Learn to be who you want to be, not what they want you to be. And I promise you, you will enjoy life because life is sweet and quiet death. Don't be worried about your husband who is an adult. The obedi, the wife, the other in Saka. Don't be worried about it. Better life. Better life is sweeter than single life. Maybe they see you that they may cancer.
Why?
The American said, when you be single life, become when you be.
That's what I say.
I'm fat.
Debbie Martini.
Say we are single until you have a single life. And I'm just single.
Me a single. Till never single life.
That mean how wale.
Some of our age, I know me a single.
I don't want you. Don't want you.
Counselor. And yes, I said, I want to you now. Say, be by everybody.
I the single life become nyai. Sana me kind I want to say, yeah. Obi achemiche. Why you tell us share the media? Achemiche. That's why the mission. Forget about it. Enjoy your life. Look, you're happy with your husband who don't start what you cannot continue. You're happy with your husband who don't start what you can continue. You are happy with your husband. Don't start what you can continue. Your husband is sharing these things for you foolishly. He's not supposed to tell you, but he shared that with you. Don't make anything let him regret for sharing with you. Even if the girl will eat your husband, and so continue with me. Well, nobody will advise you, but forget what you're thinking about. Focus on your marriage. Be happy with your husband. Don't look for opportunity to go to the office to go and greet everybody to see how the girl looks like. Don't look for opportunity to see the type of girl the girl is. Allow nature to do its own thing. Allow nature. Allow. We share say on finding a human keke one emani hu edwuma no so. Me yes san me go page mo from one. Nyame nhyira. Say we see me yo. Good night. That's the name you kwan be nya bio. Obi bi kan bio na me ti na ye nkotel.
Obo bi kan me nton ade na me nko. Efutuo ndi aba opa onfa oba me mo onfa. Wonya bibi NDC opa afa opa me nfa. Jai ukunu ene ne mpra ne ho adwendwen. Na tene wani ema another opportunities are ever. Boboli. Nyaman boy say no sana be kan e o say men kan e o say kan. Do ma men kan ya. But abutre you abutre ye. Obi ensu abutre. E wan hwa wa fa bufu ho abiri wukuru mu kwa. Obefa and once ho abiri wukuru mu na wani awu. So my point is straight. Forget about them. Think about yourself. Build yourself. Look beautiful. Look presentable. They should not be part of your thoughts. I believe that your husband shared this with you because he knows the type of person you are. But thank you for being part of my show. I appreciate you. Honestly, I don't take your presence for granted. If you didn't come, who will come and watch me? This is proudly brought to you by Makwe Ginger Honey Chips. This is honey and ginger made from original black ginger. You cannot miss this. But the more you chew it, the more you see how important it is in the life of both men and women. Makwe ginger honey chips. Makwe ginger honey chips. These you can find in the United States of America on 862-215-2007. Both MSP and the Makwe ginger 862-215-2007. Once you are able to send us a WhatsApp via this number, anywhere you are, we'll bring it to your doorstep. 862-271-3950. This is for the United States of America. Once you do that, you can have it all for yourself. And the same way, if you go to United Kingdom, which is UK, you find MSP and find Makwe ginger chips on 0079 6011-813. I hope I got this right. 079, sorry, 079 rather. 079 60118139. United Kingdom. Order yours. MSP 30. Makwe ginger honey chips. If everything goes your way, no more pain in menstruation, no more bad smelling menstruation, then you have done well to yourself by trying your best to go and talk to
Palms African Shop on 079 60 11839. And in Ghana, you will have this because this is not sold in Ghana, but this medicine is sold in Ghana, but in bottles like this 0277 609 644. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Reverend Dr. Counselor Cyril George Lutrot. I've been your chief captain and your host and your leader of this particular group. Today, we're privileged and it was an honor for Rich Wife to read a story for us. Such a big woman of her kind. We are able to appreciate her the way she reads for us. Thank you very much, madam. And as I say thank you to madam, I can't leave by not saying thank you to the rest of you who came today. If you are not following me, follow Counselor_Lutrot. Facebook, Counselor Lutrot. And then YouTube, Counselor. Is it cake for me? Wow, thank you very much. And like I said today happens to be the delivery day of my wife. Delivery day for Mrs. Lutrot. So please try your best and give her a message and say thank you for her delivering a child for me. I'm done. My meeting time is up. God willing, I'll see you again. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, all the good and the good. Thank you. Good night. Bobby Mao.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee, ginger chips at me power chow. Say, yet mappy ginger chips, dear. And then I worry. And it is something say, you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it so we will be out pay green tea to send me me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so and ye me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But need just some say the organic honey and I come and I get mappy ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubitimi afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver get your more kama. So we Ghana so be patch of free
0277-609-644.
Macpe ginger chips dear OBA here. I'm super excited.
Bcos, what's about the immune system? Yeah, my Bcos.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business for your immune system. Hey, that's a Bcos t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt rugo mama.
boss. Champion, boss. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Bcos is supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Bcos 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Bcos, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, Minya, Mamma Bike.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business phone in our immune system. Hey, asa ka Bcos t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt rugo mama.
boss. Champion, boss. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Bcos is supporting the new system.
And your well-being.
Bcos 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Bcos is supporting the new system. Yeah, Minya, Mamma Bike.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business phone in our immune system. Hey, asa ka Bcos t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt rugo mama.
boss. Champion, Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Bcos is supporting the new system.
And your well-being.
Bcos 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Bcos is supporting the new system. Yeah, Minya, Mamma Bike.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business phone in our immune system. Hey, asa ka Bcos t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt rugo mama.
boss. Champion, Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Bcos is supporting the new system.
And your well-being.
Bcos 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Bcos is supporting the new system. Yeah, Minya, Mamma Bike.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business phone in our immune system. Hey, asa ka Bcos t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt rugo mama.
boss. Champion, Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Bcos is supporting the new system.
And your well-being.
Bcos 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Is bad breath distancing you from your friends? Worry no more, because NBF Gingival Gel will put a smile on your face again. It is good for bad breath, tooth decay, and gum issues. NBF Gingival Gel has antioxidant properties of vitamin C and E and soothing properties of propolis. It can also be used as a toothpaste. You can also mix it with water and gargle with it. Always remember that anytime we talk about bad breath, NBF Gingival Gel will be there to do the magic. For bulk purchase, contact Light Pharma and leading pharmaceuticals or call us on 0200-799-325 or 0267-569-764. NBF Gingival Gel, your new best friend for your mouth. This advertisement has been approved by the FDA. Is bad breath distancing you from your friends? Worry no more, because NBF Gingival Gel will put a smile on your face again. It is good for bad breath, tooth decay, and gum issues. NBF Gingival Gel has antioxidant properties of vitamin C and E and soothing properties of propolis. It can also be used as a toothpaste. You can also mix it with water and gargle with it. Always remember that anytime we talk about bad breath, NBF Gingival Gel will be be there to do the magic. For bulk purchase, contact Light Pharma and Leading Pharmaceuticals or call us on 0200-799-325 or 0267-569-764. NBF Gingival Gel, your new best friend for your mouth. This advertisement has been approved by the FDA. Is bad breath distancing you from your friends? Worry no more, because NBF Gingival Gel will put a smile on your face again. It is good for bad breath, tooth decay, and gum issues. NBF Gingival Gel has antioxidant properties of vitamin C and E and soothing properties of propolis. It can also be used as a toothpaste. You can also mix it with water and gargle with it. Always remember that anytime we talk about bad breath, NBF Gingival Gel will be there to do the magic. For bulk purchase, contact Light Pharma and Leading Pharmaceuticals or call us on 0200-799-325 or 0267-569-764. NBF Gingival Gel, your new best friend for your mouth. This advertisement has been approved by the FDA.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya wane fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.